2. Hey everybody, welcome back to YouGotIssues.net. Q.
I'm Vic.
So today's topic is going to be on the newly formed award show, the All Deaf Movie Awards, started by Mr. Russell Simmons and his whole deaf organization. Russell Simmons is a pioneer in the black community, as well as hip hop industry, as well as fashion industry. He's a mogul in every right. But this award show is not really sitting too well with me.
Well, because it appears that we're going to turn it into a clown fest, as we do everything. Now, why don't we start with the categories?
Category 1.
Most quoted. So I'm going to chalk that up to most quoted Vine. Is that what it's going to be?
I don't know. Is it the most quoted Vine? I don't know what that means.
Let's go on to the next category.
Okay.
The baddest motherfucker.
Shit, am I supposed to say shut your mouth? No, I'm not going to say
What?
that.
Is that some, I'm going to get you sucker stuff?
Superfly type of thing? Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Really?
Okay, then we have the most helpful white person. Now, wait a minute. Now, you told me I couldn't talk about the Super Bowl, so I'm not going to even mention that.
No Super Bowl.
But, if white people or non-black people had a category that said the most helpful black person, we'd be up in arms. But so I'm just going to think say that's equivalent to who's the best Uncle Tom? Is that what it is?
It gotta be. I don't understand it. Now, Russell Simmons has always been classy to me, but I'm not understanding the categories. Maybe this is a lighthearted thing, and that's fine. But my personal opinion.
Well, we both have a sense of humor, but again, sometimes you should not be on joke time. So to put this type of awards program together is certainly commendable, but it's all for naught if you're going to turn it into a clown fest.
Well,
it diminishes the purpose for which it's needed.
True. And then the comparisons, okay? We don't need to be placed in a position where people are saying, oh, they're doing this because we did this. Okay? They have a red carpet. We have a black carpet.
Exactly what we are doing. Because, again, we are always so quick to strike back. And we just have this inherent need to give people their comeuppance when we feel that we've been slighted in some way.
You know what? I'm gonna make this. No, wait a minute. I'm gonna make this comparison real quick. Okay. We have the Grammy Awards. Country music felt like country music was a lot bigger than just the Grammy Awards, so the country music has their own Grammy Awards. Okay. But you don't hear them publicizing this and publicizing it in a glorious or glamorous way, or making up these crazy names, or the greatest redneck or something like that.
We have to shine. We have to be seen. Now back to what I was getting ready to say before you so rudely interrupted me.
You see the hand
Okay,
again. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So Tony Rock said that not only are they going to honor the best actors and actresses, but they are going to honor mediocrity and lack of skill as well. And so, personally, I equate that with that ridiculous No Child Left Behind program. I would rather, right or wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
I would rather a child be retained in a grade a little older than the other children and finally on track, as opposed to that child being promoted the same age but completely lost amongst their peers. And that right there lends itself to the illiteracy and just the dysfunction in our community. It's always, we feel that we have to award people for even trying. Yes, we do in the Special Olympics, but no, otherwise, no, because competition is not necessarily a bad thing. And then they're going to honor Will Smith. Love Will Smith, I do. Wonderful, wonderful actor. Very accomplished, but come on, you just don't get back. They didn't give him an award, so what? Mommy's going to give you one. It's ridiculous.
Now, Vic just said that Will Smith was an accomplished actor. I'm sorry.
He is.
He is. in my opinion, he still has a little bit more work to do. I think Will Smith is great for what he is. He's a comic actor. You know, he starred in a couple of serious dramas. But I don't think that he's on the level of a Denzel Washington. I don't think that he's on the level of a Wesley Snipes. I don't think that he's on the level of a Don Cheadle. I don't. I honestly don't. And I understand why Mr. Smith is going to receive this Lifetime Achievement Award from the All Deaf Movie Awards. I understand that. But there's so many other serious thespians out there who are deserving of this sort of award. Another good actor. Let me tell you, another person that they could have honored, Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, Sam Jackson is probably one of the most underrated actors in Hollywood. Underrated because has he received a serious award for his work? Sam Jackson has a serious background as well. I mean, this man, when he was in college, he protested to the point where he ended up getting locked up for what he believed in. It had nothing to do with money, had nothing to do with, oh, I didn't get an award, so I'm going to boycott this ceremony. He stood up for what he believed in with black rights.
Okay, you know what? And let's not forget now, white Hollywood has the raspberries, or the Razzies as they're called. But, you know, some people may say, well, this is just kind of comparable to that. But I think we need to perfect our stride before we start throwing daggers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so,
absolutely. And I just think that this movie award show is just lacking class. I mean, from what the media has talked about and said, it just honestly lacks class. We're going to get Tony Rock, and Tony Rock is a good comedian, but he's the lesser known brother of Chris Rock.
But they had Chris.
Right, they had Chris, so we're going to get Tony.
They had the red carpet.
So we're going to get the black carpet.
And hopefully they won't forget to invite Claudia Jordan.
Well, I mean, if Claudia Jordan walks in there, you know what she said about, black folk and how you can only see black people's eyes and their teeth when she went into a club because it was an all black party. Some ignorant shit. And this is what I think this award ceremony is representing. We have the Stellar Awards. Stellar Awards is a beautiful ceremony. Elegant, classy, serious awards to serious individuals. Okay? And it was done by BET, Stacey Dash. So we can put together,
because she used to be employed by BET.
Absolutely, she did. She wasn't employed by them.
You were not going to mention
I
her
did
anymore.
say that.
Yes, you did.
Didn't I
Yes,
say
you
that?
did.
I
Yes, you
did
did.
say we weren't going to mention her
Yes, you
anymore.
did.
So, what I'm saying is, for all the millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars that Russell Simmons and all of his backers and supporters have, I think they could have put together a much classier affair than the All Deaf Movie Awards.
Well, we seem to be lacking class as of late.
As of late, we have been. And, I don't believe in coonery at all, but I honestly believe in the truth. And you'll hear me mention Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, and Martin Luther King quite a few times. And I've referenced them because these individuals lost their life to stand up for us so that we could be on the same playing level, same playing field as every other ethnicity. But these other ethnicities are not joking themselves. They take themselves very seriously. Something it seems like over the past decades we've lost.
Yeah.
And now we're right back to being the joke. And this award ceremony, again, in my opinion, and opinions are like assholes. Everybody got an asshole, sometimes they stink.
We are in our own way. That's what it boils down to.
Well,
we are our own worst enemy.
Well, I think this is probably going to prove itself to be another worst enemy, much like the Source Awards. So, that being said...
Is that the one they started fighting?
Yeah, that's the one they started fighting.
Yeah.
So, that being said, Q.
I'm Vic.
Peace, y'all.